Hi everyone, it's Pamela. I'm an ACE certified personal trainer and I'd like to help you with your walk or your run in the morning. Maybe you just want to get outside, but I want to add, maybe you haven't thought about this before, another piece of equipment to take along with you. It doesn't take any room up in the car. It's not heavy to haul in and out of the car like weights would be. And you can adjust the resistance. Now, this is just one band out of many different bands, many different colors. The resistance on them are all different. Every color band is not going to be the same resistance. So what I mean by that is this red color might not be the same resistance at Dick's Sporting Goods as it is at Walmart or Amazon, wherever you want to get a set of bands. So go ahead and make sure you get a couple of the bands that look, like the lighter ones, meaning the skinnier ones, and work your way up. Maybe three. Pick three different of the resistance bands that you would like to try, only because I say that some of the exercises you do with your feet down with the lower part of your body, you may want more resistance than you do, say, with a longer lever of your arms all the way out here and pulling like this or up over your head. You might want a lighter resistance. So it's always good to have a couple of resistance with you. Now, but if you have one, grab that one, throw it in the car while you're on your walk or your jog. Here are some things that you can do either beside the car before or after or during. Like here, this beautiful river and the train bridge and the shaded area. Perfect place to do a couple of band exercises, using some muscles that I wouldn't be able to do just on a walk. You wouldn't be able to use or exercise. So trying to find a level spot, that's important. Make sure you're not standing on some rocks, or you don't want to twist an ankle or roll your ankle. So try to pick an area that's a little bit cleared out, a little bit level. So let's start with the upper body. We're going to do a couple of what I like to call jacket on, jacket off. Handles in your hands. We're just going to do some shoulder flexibility, mobility, just warming up the shoulders. Now during your walk or your jog, of course you are moving your arms, but we'd like to get around the circular motion. All right, I would do that for a couple times. And then I would move right into, let's do some chest pulls. Now you're probably not working, your chest specifically when you're doing your walk. So here's an opportunity. You want to hold the band, like 12 inches apart, and just pull out front at the chest level. You'll feel this a lot, of course, in your chest, but also in the back. You'll feel it around your scapula area there. So it hits that whole front and back chest area. I would go up diagonally and go a couple more. So anywhere between the range of 8 to 12, that's sufficient. All right, now I'm going to do something that most people don't do, and I call it the scapular pull apart. I go about, I don't know, what is that, 4, 5 inches. Put it up here, right up here where your collarbones are at. Elbows are out to the side, and I pull. That way, that hump part of your back, where a lot of people carry all of that stress, it really works that area. You'll find it goes specifically to that area, helping you relieve that stress up there. You need to get those muscles worked on. And this is really one of the best exercises I can possibly think of that hit that area specifically. There we go. I would do that. Now I do that a couple of times, maybe 3 times through with each of those exercises. Then I'm going to move down here. Let's do a couple of lower body exercises. Now standing on the band with 2 feet crossing in front, we're going to do a couple of pulls. Now you get into a crouched position, and I would stare out maybe 3, bugs. Oh, that's probably the only thing that's going to bother you doing this outside are the bugs. But staring out maybe 3 or 4 feet. Keep your eyes on that area. We don't need to look down at our feet. We already know they're there. So let's stare out there. Keeps you from humping your back over, and just pull out to the sides. Do this anywhere from 8 to 12 times. And we're gonna follow it up with an upright row. An upright row, 1 or 2 feet on your band, depending on how long the band is and the resistance. Just straight up. You want the arms to come up, the elbows, all in a straight line. There you go. Again, repeat it about 8 or 12 times. And I would repeat those maybe 3 times through. All right. So now we're going to go into maybe using a tree. Some people use maybe part of their wall at home. They have those doorway holds that they can put this up into. They have poles in the basement. They can drape this around. Well, I found a tree. So we're going to use the tree. All right. Now, we're going to go into a row. Now, some people like to row with their palms straight up. Really get you in the back. Make sure that you are very stable at the bottom. The feet are wide. You're in a crouching position, back straight, and you're pulling as if you're pulling a dresser drawer open at this level. Some like to do a little twist, so they start with the hand up, twist and pull, twist and pull, twist and pull. Now, if you move the band up, here we go. Different kind of pull, face pull. Trying to move so I'm still in the camera shot, or it's not going to help anyone, is it? All right, so we're going to pull straight to your chin. You'll feel it all up here in the shoulders, a great shoulder exercise. All right. There we go. Now, what about the arms? Of course, let's do some bicep curls. Standing on the resistance band and curling up. Now, depending how far, you know, if you need some more resistance, you can always move your feet out if you don't have another resistance band with you. That makes the resistance a little more, and lessening it with putting your feet together. Now, doing the triceps, a couple of ways to do that. We can do what's called a bow and arrow. Putting the loop over your thumb, free hand, puts the band up to your armpit, and you just fire. The secret here is making sure that there is resistance. Now, when I don't have resistance, the resistance band just sort of flails there. Pulling it taut and then going out from this position of being taut really helps with that resistance. You can feel you're pulling to make it straight out. Now, you can freeze and become an archer and pull it back. You want to pull straight back and just using the arm and the shoulder. You don't want to put your whole body into it, because then we're using other parts of the body to aid in what we're trying to do. We're just trying to isolate the arms here. All right, another idea for the triceps. If you have some mobility issues, probably not a good idea to try this. Some people like this one, draping it in your back to your back. I like putting it right here, like at my hip, and this arm right here is going to go straight up. When you go up, you squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Your arm starts to shake, which is a good sign. So you know you're really isolating that muscle right there. Really starts to shake the tighter that you make, or the more taut that it is. All right, so those are the couple of exercises I wanted to show you just by having a resistance band with you on your walk or your jog, or maybe just coming out to the park, taking in the vitamin D sunshine, the nice wind. Who cares about the bugs? You're always going to have bugs, right? The protein anyway. And then maybe having a picnic, watching the boats go by, or wherever it is that you're at, in whatever park that you're at. But just having a beautiful day. You can do this in your backyard, on your porch, under your gazebo, wherever you're at. You can add a little bit of exercise with the simple stretch band here. All right, everyone, have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone.